some days she doesn't know my name. She looks at me like I'm a stranger, and I just sit there and hold her hand anyway. 'Cause even if she can't remember me, I remember enough for both of us. I remember every single thing. I saw her first on a Wednesday in the fall of '69. She was laughing at something her girlfriend said, standing in the lunch line. She had flour on her apron from the bakery where she worked, and the most honest eyes I'd ever seen on any girl in this whole world. I asked her for her number, and she made me ask her twice. Said if you can't ask once with confidence, you don't deserve to ask at all. Right then I knew that God had made somebody, made her specifically, deliberately, just to wreck me. And Lord, she wrecked me good. I'd marry her again in every lifetime, in every world that God sees fit to make. I'd find her in the crowd and walk straight toward her. I'd make the same mistakes and feel the same heartbreak. I'd fight the same old fights and make the same apologies. I'd hold her through the losses and the grief we couldn't name. Every road that led to her was worth the walking. I'd marry her again. Lord, I'd marry her again, and again, and again, and again. We didn't have much money in the early years. We had a small apartment on the 3rd floor with a radiator that clanked. She made curtains from a bed sheet that she dyed a shade of blue. Said if we can't afford the good life, we'll make the good life too. We danced in that small kitchen to whatever played on the radio. She'd stand up on my work boots so she could reach my shoulder right. 3 kids came along, and Lord, they changed us both forever. But every night she was still the girl who made me ask for her number twice. I'd marry her again in every lifetime, in every world that God sees fit to make. I'd find her in the crowd and walk straight toward her. I'd make the same mistakes and feel the same heartbreak. I'd fight the same old fights and make the same apologies. I'd hold her through the losses and the grief we couldn't name. Every road that led to her was worth the walking. I'd marry her again. Lord, I'd marry her again, and again, again, and again. The disease came on slowly at first. Little things, keys in the freezer, her sister's birthday slipping away, then bigger things, our anniversary, then our children's names, then mine. Some days I walk in and she looks at me like I'm someone she should know, but can't quite place. And I sit down beside her and I take her hand and I say, sweetheart, it's me. It's your husband. We've been married 54 years. We have 3 children, 7 grandchildren, and I have loved you every single day. Most days she just smiles politely, the way you smile at a kind stranger. But last Tuesday evening the light was coming golden through the blinds and I was rubbing hand cream on her knuckles. the way she always liked, and she went very still and quiet. And then she turned and looked at me, really looked at me like she was looking through every year we'd ever lived, and she said, "I know you. You're the man I married. You came back." I said, "Baby, I never left." She said, "I know. I always knew. Even when I couldn't find you, I always knew you were there." She held my face between her hands, the way she did on our wedding day, like she was memorizing every line. Every year, every gray, I didn't say a word, just let her look for as long as the moment stayed. Because moments like that one are borrowed time, and borrowed time is grace. Then the fog rolled back and gently, and the stranger returned to her eyes. But I kissed her on the forehead, and I thank God for the light. I'd marry her again in every lifetime, in every world that God sees fit to make. I'd find her in the crowd before she saw me coming. I'd spend every lifetime memorizing her face. I'd dance with her in kitchens, and I'd hold her through the hard nights. I'd choose every gray hair, every laugh line, every scar, every version of this woman, every season, every chapter is the only love story worth the telling that I are. So when he calls me home, I'll go there smiling, because I know she'll be standing at that gate, and God will give us back what time has borrowed. And I'll marry her again, I'll marry her again,
in every lifetime,
in every lifetime,
in every world that God sees fit to make.
I'll marry her again,
In the crowd,
walk straight toward her. I make the same mistakes and feel the same heartbreak. The nurses say I should prepare myself. They say her time is getting close.